Hey everyone, welcome to the Guitar Log. Today we've got a really cool vintage Gibson for you. It's from 1965, a little guitar one, or a lady's guitar one, or a learner guitar one, or maybe none of the above. The 65 LG-1 today on the Guitar Log. All right, so today on the Guitar Log, we have, by the look of the case, you might say, what is that? Is that an alligator case of some sort? But why is it so beat up? It's like, well, it's got some little raised bumps. It almost looks like denim. It's kind of crazy. I almost wonder if someone stripped the alligator off of it. I don't know what's going on. But this is a 1965 Gibson LG-1. And there it is, folks. Beautiful guitar. You can see the finish checking on this one it's just gorgeous with that cherry sunburst finish. I mean, that is a beautiful, beautiful finish. I've always loved that. This guitar was originally bought in '65 and sold to the guy I received the guitar from in '66. And he has had it ever since, and it's 2024 now. So you do the math. That's a long time for a guitar to be hanging with one person. So, you know, from '66 to 2024, this guitar was with what I would consider kind of more the original owner than the guy that had it for the short time before that. But this guitar, again, it was '65, so it doesn't have a tiny, tiny neck like some of the late '60s Gibsons do. You can see the guitar is in pretty good shape for the most part. You know, you can see those original tuners on there. The issues with the guitar, we got a bump on the side. Now, is it something that's not structurally sound? No, I wouldn't say that at all. It's pretty stable, actually. The other thing that's an issue for the guitar, well, it's an issue to all these guitars, is it's got the plastic bridge that was used in that time period. And it's a little worse for wear. You can kind of see, you know, some of the, aging to that, and it separates a little bit, but not badly. Someone must have used like a set of needle nose to pull those pins out because you could tell they're old ones. But these guitars, the LG-1s, a lot of people call them a learner guitar. Some people call them a lady's guitar. Some people call them a little guitar, an LG. Really, it's just an extension of the L series of Gibsons of the past. And eventually, most of these guitars became the B25s for like the natural finish. But the cherry sunburst finish here was the LG-1 in '65. But great little guitars. A lot of people have fond memories of them because they learned to play on them. And a lot of people have fond memories of them because it was the Gibson that they could afford back in the '60s. But again, you know, with all the checking to this one, it's got a great mojo to it and great vibe, but it's in great shape. That top is fantastic. Just the ding on the side, you know, the old plastic bridge. A lot of people replace those anyway. But '65 Gibson LG-1, let's check it out and see how it sounds. All right, 1965 Gibson LG-1, the original tuners, the beautiful checking on the top of the guitar, as you know, just a beautiful back and side. These guitars were not expensive for Gibson back in the day, but they were something that so many players gravitated towards because they could own a Gibson at a little more affordable price than, say, a J45 or a jumbo of some sort, like a J200. So with that being the case, these were also great for student guitars and people who liked a little bit smaller body on them. This one's from '65, so the neck isn't super thin like you see on some of the late '60s guitars, but it's still, you know, it's very comfortable to play. So let's give it a little run through and see how it sounds. These are great guitars for blues. You can hear that bottom end is kind of thuds a little bit, which is great for that style of playing. So yeah, this is a killer little guitar, and it's so comfortable to play. It's a great one to sit on the couch with. But, you know, LG, you know, is it learner guitar? Well, a lot of people thought that. Little guitar, because it's a little bit smaller body, or ladies guitar, it was smaller so a lady could play it. All these theories about it, there's none of them that really hold true. The L series guitars were a series of guitars that Gibson had from way, way back when, and it just so happens to, it just so happens that as time went forward, they made the LGs to designate that these were, I believe, steel string models was their intention for these. So, but yeah, these are really great little buys because you can get them affordably for a vintage guitar, and that's really nice, as you know how much vintage guitars cost. So, you know, again, great little guitar to pick up. Really warm. There you have it, 1965 Gibson LG-1. Guitar's in great shape except for a little bump on the side here and, you know, a little bit of raising of that plastic bridge. But again, most people would probably take and replace that with a wooden one, maybe something that I do. But it honestly plays great, doesn't sound bad a bit. And it can be a great affordable entry into the vintage guitar market. So there you have it, Gibson LG-1 with a beautiful cherry sunburst. That's what drew me to the guitar. And you know, it's so neat when you find a guitar that you know, it's so cool to find them when they've been uncirculated. This guitar has been in the same ownership since 1966. The original owner bought it from a friend who had bought it, I guess, new in '65. So it's so cool to find them that haven't been shipped around all over the place. And he had some friends that had played on it and performed with it. And, you know, there's a reason this guitar, you know, probably has this little ding because someone was taking it somewhere and playing it. There's a reason this guitar, you know, is in good shape because someone, you know, realized they had a Gibson, so they kind of wanted to take care of it. So these little dings and nicks that come, that's just part of the life of a guitar. But, you know, right here on the Guitar Log, we hope you'll hit like and subscribe. Check out our other videos. I've got one of the B25, which is very similar to this guitar. From, I believe that one was from '66, so just a year later. And you can kind of see the differences between those guitars and hear them a little bit. But again, Gibson guitars are just one of my favorite things, and always great to play. A new to me Gibson, even if it's from many, many decades ago. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Tell your friends about the Guitar Log. If you're going to be in the Nashville area, March 23rd and 24th, come out to the Amigos Guitar Show. We're going to be there. You never know. This guy might be along with me. We're so excited about the show. Please come out and say hello to us if you're in the area. We're going to be there all weekend. There's going to be some great guitars to check out, and we really look forward to meeting so many of you. Till next time, we'll see you here on the Guitar Log.